Deep Elem blues has been recorded by a lot of people over the years, going back to the 1920s. Today we're going to look at the Grateful Dead's version from their live record from 1980. I'm going to show you the chords, of course, nice easy chords. I'm going to show you a couple of easy scales you can use to improvise as a lead guitar player on top of this tune, and we might as well learn the great introduction to the song as well. Let's start off with that great introduction. I'm playing basically in second position. That means my index finger, for the most part, is playing the any second fret notes, middle finger playing any third fret notes, and ring finger playing any fourth fret notes. You might see a few exceptions along the way. Also, I'm doing some down-up picking, okay? So you could do this all with downstrokes, but some of the little quick phrases, it really helps to do an up-down or a down-up, okay? So you can watch my right hand over here for some of those little tricks. Starts off with a nice little walk up. And now the next phrase is going to happen 3 times. Second time. Third time. And now, little slide with my middle finger. And then ring finger, little slide, open, open, slide up to 5. There's an example of a up, down, down, up, down, down. Now the space gets filled in with a little riff. It's a D7 chord that slides up to become an E7 chord. See that, D7? Now what we're hearing is a few layers of guitars, but you can definitely hear a little filler being played with a sliding D7 shape up to the E7 position, okay? Nothing really important musically in the sense of being like a melody, but it's a nice way to fill in the gap before the final phrase. Ring finger sliding. Little hammer on here. Same hammer on. Ending on the open E string, all wrapped up with a bow, right? Sounds great. Okay, now let's get into strumming through the chords. And stick around for the lead guitar advice I have for you before the end of this video. Okay, 3 chords here, and none of them are F, okay? It's good news. We need an E7 chord, A7. You can decide for yourself which 2 fingers to use for A7, and B7, okay? Piece of cake. For the strumming, we're going to do boom chicka boom chicka strumming. Some of you may be totally familiar with this. If you're not, that's the basic sound, okay? We're hitting a bass string. In this case, I'm doing E7, hitting my 6th string. Nice firm pluck. Then I'm lightening up my grip for a little brush on, 2 or 3 treble strings. That's boom chicka. And I'm going to alternate my bass notes. I just hit the 6th string. Now I'm going to hit the 5th string. Could I have hit the 4th instead? Sure. The point is boom chicka with an alternating bass like this. You could alternate 6, 4, 5, 4. Doesn't exactly matter which one of those notes you hit as long as you're hitting them on purpose, okay? You want to make a plan and stick with it. So I'm going to alternate between 6 and 5 when I do my E7 chord. On A7, I'm going to alternate between 5 and 4. But it doesn't sound bad to hit 6 every once in a while. On B7, I'm going to do 5 and 4. But you know what sounds great? To sometimes take your middle finger off the 5th string, put it on the 6th string, 2nd fret. Watch this. So lots of possibilities. Experiment, okay? We're going to be on each one of these chords for a little while, so you have time to do a variety of bass notes. The important thing is make a plan, stick with it, and be conscientious about it. If you happen to hit a wrong note, something you didn't intend to as a bass note, don't let it stop you. Keep right on going. Fix it the next time around. A lot of possibilities. Okay, so the last thing I want to tell you before we get into the body of the tune is every time you see a chord name on the screen coming up, it's going to signify this much rhythm guitar playing. Okay, boom chicka, boom chicka. That's going to be what an E7 represents. So you see E7, that's all. A7. Okay, so you could say 2 boom chickas per chord name. That's all. All right, let's get down to it. Here it comes. So let's put it all together with the words and the rhythm guitar. When you go down to D, put your money in your shoes. The women in deep Elem got the deep Elem blues. Oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep Elem blues. Oh, sweet mama, your daddy's got them deep Elem blues. And there you have it, just chugging along, okay? You can pick up the speed a little bit as you get more confident with it, and you've got the deep Elem blues. Now, I'm glad you stuck around here because we're about to get into some nice, easy lead guitar scales you can use to work on your improvising. Get a friend to do this part, or get the Grateful Dead's live recording of this tune, crank it up, and work on your lead guitar playing. So, here it comes. Before you begin to improvise on top of a tune, you want to know what key you're in. This song's in the key of E. I'm going to teach you 2 scales. The E blues scale, for obvious reasons, it's a blues song, right? I'm also going to show you the E major pentatonic scale. It's going to get us some nice country sounds. When you practice any scale, use down-up picking, okay? Down, up constantly. E blues scale, in first position, meaning index is in charge of the first fret notes, middle finger on the 2nd fret, ring finger on the 3rd fret. And definitely practice it going back in the other direction. Okay, now E major pentatonic, we're going to have some of the same notes. Check it out on the screen there. I'm going to move up to 2nd position temporarily. I made it from my low E to my next E, middle E. I'm going to keep on going. Got to reach back for the 1st fret with my index finger. Get all the way up to that high G sharp there, right? And back down. And then. Now here's where it gets fun. Check out the screen now. We're going to combine both of those scales. Now you have a lot of notes. In fact, it's almost hard to find a wrong note on the fretboard, right? You got a lot of notes. 6th string, 0, 2, 3, 4. Recognize that 3, 4? Right? You're doing that, a lot during that introduction at the beginning of this video. We're combining scales. 0, 2, 3, 4. Right? 0, 1, 2, 4. 0, 2, 4. Now check out the 3rd string. 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? Hard to find a wrong note there. 2nd string, 0, 2, 3. And then 1st string, 0, 2, 3, 4. All those notes are just waiting for you, okay? So I definitely recommend playing along with the Grateful Dead's recording of this tune. Crank it up nice and loud, play along with it, and you're going to have a ball. It's absolutely the best way to get good at lead guitar is playing along either with a recording or, of course, even better is with a friend. Okay, everybody, as always, I want to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, Songbike, for lots of videos that are not available on YouTube. And I'll see you for another great song tomorrow.